Welcome to This Week in Badger Athletics for the week of November 22nd. I'm Patrick Herb. Well, the stakes are clearly laid out for the number 5 Wisconsin football team heading into its regular season finale this Saturday at Camp Randall Stadium. A share of the Big Ten title is within reach if they can beat the Wildcats. The Badgers have already secured 10 regular season wins this year for just the third time in school history. And now they're looking to capture their first Big Ten championship since 1999. After running past Michigan for their 6th straight win last Saturday, the Badgers turned their focus to finishing a special season in front of their home fans. Standing in the way of Brett Bielema's Badgers, however, is a Northwestern team that's 4-1 on the road this season.
The part that we have to control is how we handle our business. I think last year's game, the tale of two halves, really is something we can emphasize this year. And I know where the media attention is, but our focus, in our house, in our room, is about Northwestern and the details of winning that game.
Kickoff is set for 2:30 p.m. and Bielema hopes to see a full house inside Camp Randall after the Thanksgiving holiday.
This place, because of what we've been able to accomplish, is a large part due to what's been going on out, in the stands and the environment and the energy that our crowd brings. So hopefully it's going to be at full scale.
Saturday's game will air live on ABC at 2:30 and also on ESPN in other parts of the country. Log on to uwbadgers.com and visit the Game Week Guide to click on the Maps link to find a game in your area. As always, uwbadgers.com will have complete post-game coverage. The men's hockey team is also at home this week, hosting the College Hockey Showcase at the Kohl Center. The event pits the Badgers against Michigan at 7 p.m. on Friday and Michigan State at 8 p.m. on Saturday. Note that this is a change from the game's originally scheduled start time. You can catch both games live this weekend on BigTenNetwork.com and on the Badger Radio Network.
Well, having the showcase has always kept it alive, that rivalry, and I know people look forward to us playing Michigan State when we have these weekends, and I know our kids look forward to going there because there's such long history with the schools back to time when I played and before.
Head coach Mark Johnson and the number 1 ranked Badger women's hockey team also enjoy a pair of home games this weekend, taking on number 4 Minnesota Duluth at 2 p.m. on Friday and Sunday at the Kohl Center.
And in the last 6 or 7 years, we've met them in our playoff. A couple different scenarios. We've met them in semifinals of the Frozen Four. We've met them in championship games in the Frozen Four. So that's what makes the rivalry so special, that we've met them in situations where the impact and the outcome of a game is going to certainly put the team that wins that game in a situation, whether it's a national championship game, a WCHA championship, a WCHA playoff championship. So the magnitude of each of those games is huge.
Both of the Badger basketball teams are on the road for the holidays playing in tournaments. But before that, you can catch the women's basketball team at the Kohl Center Wednesday night facing Marquette. Then Lisa Stone's team heads out to California for a weekend tournament. The in-state rivalry matchup with Marquette gets underway at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, and fans in attendance will have a chance to win a $500 Best Buy gift card. If you can't make it in person, the game will air live on the Big Ten Network.
We got a short turnaround before we play a real good Marquette team here on Wednesday before we head out to California. So 3 games in 6 days. We'll test our endurance as well, and we're getting better. We responded very well after the Green Bay game last week, and looking forward to getting back on track on Wednesday.
The Badgers then conclude the week with a pair of games in California. They'll face BYU on Friday night at 7 p.m. and then St. Mary's on Sunday night at 10 p.m. You can hear both games live on uwbadgers.com. Bo Ryan and the Badger men will spend Thanksgiving in Orlando, Florida, as they open play in the Old Spice Classic against Manhattan at 1 p.m. Thursday on ESPN2.
I can't tell you how many times I've had Thanksgiving on the road. Not roadkill, but when we were away from home. So we don't even address that. We're playing that day, and that's not unusual.
The Badgers will then face either Texas A&M or Boston College on Friday before wrapping up the tournament on Sunday. All games air on the ESPN family of networks, but check uwbadgers.com for updated game times. The Badger volleyball team is also on the road, wrapping up its season with a Friday match at Purdue and a contest against Indiana on Sunday. Listen to both matches live on the Mike 92.1 in Madison or online at UWBadgers.com. For more information on everything going on this week in Badger Athletics, visit UWBadgers.com. Happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next week.